my forever favorite friends. It's like crying, happy, in love, friends.
Welcome to the socials of 94.3 Radio 1 and yet another episode of our series which we like to call Binge Watch, where we talk about iconic TV shows or movie series that you can either binge watch or have binge watched. And today, what we're going to be talking about, if you guessed it right from the thumbnail and what our friend had to say earlier, we are talking about Friends, and we're talking about season 1 because it's the most binge watch show that has ever been there. Ross, Joey, Chandler, Monica, Phoebe and Rachel, everyone's favorite. How did everything come to be? So this episode is dedicated to the goated show, Friends. So let's talk about the plot of the first season. Rachel, who left her fiancé at the altar on her wedding day, has come to New York and ends up living with Monica as her roommate when Phoebe had just moved out. It establishes early on in the season that Ross has been infatuated with Rachel since the two characters attended high school together. So the several episodes revolve around his attempts to tell her how he feels. Ross leaves for a fossil dig in China at the end of season 1, missing out on Rachel's birthday party but staying long enough to give her a meaningful present. A cameo that was just like the one that belonged to Rachel's grandmother. And Chandler accidentally reveals that Ross is in love with Rachel, much to her shock. Rachel realizes that she has feelings for Ross and rushes off to the airport to tell him that she wants to pursue a relationship with him. As she waits at the gate for Ross to arrive, this season ends on a cliffhanger as he gets off the plane with his new girlfriend, Julie. Ross's estranged lesbian wife, Carol Willick, is pregnant with his baby. This puts him and Carol's lesbian life partner, Susan Bunch, in an awkward position. When the baby is born at the end of the season, Ross, Carol and Suzanne agree to name him Ben after a name tag on a janitor's uniform worn by Phoebe. Okay, so here's what I really love about the show, but before you tell me that I'm blending, my friend Dio behind the camera is telling me that I'm blending and merging with the wall today. We're going to be talking about what I love about Friends season 1. So I love many moments. Of course, the pivotal characters, the 6 friends, are phenomenally cast together. I think they have such great chemistry within each other. There have been so many permutations and combinations within seasons where you had Rachel dating Joey at one point of time, Monica and Chandler eventually getting together, Ross and Rachel coming together, then being on a break and then coming back together. So I think they've been cast so well together. Of course, the legend of Monica and Rachel's friendship, Phoebe's smelly cat, and you also have the great friendship between Chandler and Joey. Of course, R.I.P. Matthew Perry, what a phenomenal actor and had such great contribution to the show. I would just like to say that what I really love about the show are 4 moments, and that's what we're going to find out in my favorite part of the show, which is called My Favorite. So there are 4 favorite moments of mine from the first season. Of course, this whole show is a testament to us having so many iconic moments that we can relate to. I feel the great part about Friends is that there's some character that we can relate to in some way, whether it's Ross's excitement or his agitatedness or his indecisiveness, or whether it's Phoebe's candid way of being, whether it's Monica's OCD in a way, whether it's Joey's unabashedness, whether it's Chandler's humor, or whether it's Rachel's diva persona. I think all of us can relate to all the characters in Friends, and they're so beautifully written, and that's what sustains the excellence of the show for 10 years and is still relevant in the hearts of so many people for over 30 years. Well, coming back to what I really love about season 1 is 4 moments. One where, of course, the opening scene where Rachel comes in her gown, her bridal gown, and she has ran from the altar and she's in Central Park. I think that's my favorite. I think what an incredible opening scene to write. And my second favorite moment from Friends season 1 is where Rachel finds out. So cue that. And my third favorite moment from Friends, which is a wholesome moment but yet really humorously written, is Ben's birth, of course, with Ross's wife and the child that the both of them have together. And Ben is named after the dress that Phoebe wears, which has the name Ben on it, the janitor dress that she wears. And the fourth moment is the one with candy hearts. Cue that.
Janice?
Okay, so that was me going on and on about what I love about the first season of Friends. Of course, we're going to be coming back and unraveling all the more seasons. I would love to know what is your favorite season from Friends. Please comment down. Please comment down your favorite character from Friends. Of course, there's a lot of decisiveness about who is... I think the most popular character has to be for the women. It has to be Rachel or Chandler. I personally love all of them, and I'm not being unbiased over here. If you would really ask me, I love them all for what they stand for in the show, and I think all of them coming together is the beauty of the show that sustains it for 10 seasons. Well, enough of me talking about the first season of Friends. We are going to cue our incredible conversation that we had with the cast of Ishq Vishk Rebound, which is going to be in theatres very, very soon. We've got Rohit Saraf, we've got Pashmina Roshan, we've got Naila Grewal, and we've got Jibraan Khan. Remember the young kid from Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gham that Shah Rukh and Kajol had? Well, they are going to be telling us what are their favourite binge-watchable shows. So cue that.
Me, there are actually 3 that I binge watch all the time. 4 that I binge watch all the time. The first one would be Schitt's Creek.
Oh, love it, love
Yeah, the second one would be Sex Education.
Okay.
The third one would be Normal People. It's unconventional and not many people want to binge watch. And the fourth one, Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso. Yes, of course, Apple TV Plus. What about you?
Okay, so what I love to binge watch all the time and I keep going back to it is The Office.
Oh.
Yes!
Modern
Michael's cut!
Family, and What We Do in the Shadows. So if you love The Office, you have to watch What We Do in the Shadows.
Right.
And right now I'm binge watching Bridgerton season 3.
Everyone is.
Okay, Naila, what about you? Mamla legal?
Please say your show.
My forever favorite Friends. It's like
course.
crying, happy, in love,
Right.
Friends.
Right.
Modern Family.
Okay.
And I love The Sopranos.
Oh, yes. Getting the gangster vibe out. What about you, Jibraan?
The Office, number 1.
Yeah.
Friends, Modern, and I think Schitt's Creek. Yeah.
Well, that was the cast of Ishq Vishk Rebound talking about their favourite shows, the shows that they love. Rohit had a long list of 4 shows that he was talking about, and we had some brilliant suggestions as well. Of course, Naila has a great show which is called Mamla Legal that you can go and check out on Netflix as well, and they're doing incredible work. Of course, Rohit is a part of Mismatch, so all of these people that spoke about shows that you can binge watch are in binge watchable shows as well. So please go and check their work out, incredible workout. Well, that was it from today's episode of Binge Watch. A big shout out to Dio, our man, who is the producer of the show, who shoots and edits and makes it look so nice. And we're going to be back with more. We would love to know if you want us to cover Friends Season 2 right away, right after this, or you want us to cover some other shows. So if you have any suggestions for the show, any TV shows or movie series that you'd like for us to cover, please comment down and we'll be back with more. Until then, it's me, your host, Bhaarat. We'll see you in the next episode. And please subscribe to Radio 1 International for more content. And share this video as well and like and comment, please. Thank you. We'll see you. Bye-bye.
94.3 Radio 1.